Hello and welcome to Crimes of the Heart Tarot. I'm Miss Vicki, and I'm going to use the tarot to see if we can gain more insight into unsolved mysteries, deaths, and disappearances. Let's get started. Welcome to Crimes of the Heart Tarot, and thank you so much, new subscribers. It makes me so happy. You'll never know. Today I want to do a check-in on Meghan and Harry. The book Spare has been out a while, and I just want to do a reading on both of their energies, how they feel about it right now, plans, whatever. So let's get started. All right. And I'm not sniffing today. As you probably know, we had that huge Northern California fire last year around us, and we still have ashes and dead trees, and sometimes it just attacks my sinuses and I have an attack. So I apologize in advance. All right, I think what we'll do first, I'm going to use the Tarot of the Magical Forest for Harry. I think this is appropriate for him from what I've seen of the book. I didn't buy the book. I read a lot of excerpts and reviews and all that. And it seems like most people thought it was almost comical, being made fun of terribly. A lot of childish things. The things I saw were childish, whining, complaining. For somebody who's, I would say, as a multimillionaire, he has a huge income, brought up with everything, covered up, all of his indiscretions were covered up. He's not happy. That was what the majority of people that read the book have taken away from it. So I think I'll do a Celtic cross, see his feelings now. There are rumors that he's going to put out a Spare 2. I want to say spare us, but it's his right. The publishers, I think, are the ones that are really making a lot of money off this, are going to make money off of it at his expense. All right, I just want to see the energy around Harry now. Is he planning to do another book? How does he feel about all this? All the horrifying things that have come out about him. I mean, and really, there's been an awful lot of negative press from Europe and the United States. All right, the first card we have is Judgment. These are really cute cards. I haven't used these in a while. Judgment is, it's number 20 on the major arcana, and it's basically means you have a second chance. It's an awakening, upright. If it's upright, it's an awakening. It's an opportunity to look at your life, change things, take a different path, do the right thing, make up for past wrongs. In reverse, it's the opposite. It's not getting a wake-up call, not taking the opportunity to change your life, not taking the opportunity to say positive things to people or about people or do positive things. And that's pretty much what he did with this book Spare. I mean, he could have come out and done positive things with that book. Instead, it was just a whine fest. Childish. And I think the publisher took advantage of him. I have to say, the ghostwriter, I found this out, I didn't realize it. His ghostwriter was paid $1 million up front to organize everything, quote unquote. And then the editor is the one that makes the money. The ghostwriter's wife is the editor-in-chief at Penguin. So whatever they can do to make the book sell, they're going to make more money. And this is crossed by, let's go on, the Queen of Cups. All right, the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a positive, a really good card. It's someone who's full of love, very sweet, Love, cups are emotions and love. I don't see Harry as the Queen of Cups. I think Meghan would like to portray herself as the Queen of Cups, but we're talking about Harry. I think this is how he would like people to see Meghan. But we'll see. We need more cards. Yeah, I think that if he is planning on bringing out Spare 2, gosh, that's just kind of horrifying, thinking that somebody would do one book, be laughed at so badly, pointed out all of the things that he'd done that really weren't very good, and to do it again. I remember a quote, I don't know who said it. They said, insanity, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. And if he does book 2, this is all alleged. This is just my opinion. I'm not a psychiatrist. This is for entertainment purposes only, but heaven help him. I mean, if he is that gullible and easily swayed, or is he that greedy? Maybe both. All right, the underlying emotions are money. The 8 of Pentacles, working. He wants money. Pentacles are money, but they're also work. He wants to do some kind of work. He doesn't really work at anything. The only work he has, apparently, is telling his stories, and I say stories because I'm not sure they're 100%, to a ghostwriter for money. He doesn't work at anything that I know of. They have some charities, but I think they're questionable. It's about money. The overlying emotions. This is kind of what he hopes for, what the whole idea of the book is for. We have the 5 of Swords. All right, the 5 of Swords upright, and this came out in reverse. 5 of Swords, these are so cute. Basically is someone taking advantage of other people, fooling them, stealing from them. This is the overlying energy about the book, about Harry right now. And it's in reverse, so it's someone conning somebody. Now this is really interesting. In reverse, this is a serious con. This is stealing, lying, seriously conning someone. I think this could go 2 ways. I think this could go toward the publishers, which I think they led him. I'm saying this, it's all alleged, but I have a feeling that they took advantage of his, and I'm going to say weak-mindedness, his addictions, his thinking, which is so clouded now and so angry. I think they led him. I think they took advantage of him, but he was already wanting someone to do that. And this is also, in reverse, this could mean the book, trying to pull the wool over people's eyes. I'll just say all this, whether it's truth or lies, and it's usually lies, cheating, and stealing. And people will just accept it and love me. I think this is what he thought would happen. And the publishers went along with it. In fact, I think they did more than that. And I'm not saying anything legal that I know. It's just my feelings. It's just, this is all alleged, what I'm saying. In a way, I feel sorry for Harry, and I know that's kind of awful, but he's obviously got problems. And to take advantage of somebody like that, I want to mix these up real good, and to let yourself be taken advantage of. That's what I feel this card in reverse means. Take advantage of someone and let yourself be taken advantage of. It goes both ways. All right. Let's see what's behind this and what's ahead. All right. The energy that's leaving this situation, or that is around this situation and in the process of leaving, is the Five of Wands. These cards are so cute. I actually put these away. I have a lot of cards. I've been doing tarot cards for a long time, and I actually forgot about these. How I could do that, I don't know. But they're perfect for Harry. Childish little animals. Anyway, the Five of Swords. This is quarreling. It's kind of an anxiety card, kind of, and it's also not. It's not really like going to war. In reverse, it's serious quarreling. What he's doing is serious. What he's saying, he may think it's lighthearted and even funny, and he's telling his truth, but this is a serious thing that he's doing to the royal family, to his family. This is not funny. This is not lighthearted. This is really hurtful. It looks like it's in the past, or in the process of possibly leaving, maybe because book 1 of Spare is come and gone. The near future is the Knight of Pentacles. That's cute. Pentacles are money. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving knight. Pentacles are money. They also can be health, tangible things. This is the near future. Will come into being. In reverse, the Knight of Pentacles shows a real slowdown of money, a real slowdown of health, progress in positive things. Seeing this in reverse is almost like everything that you wanted to achieve, money, health, pretty much is at a standstill right now. And I don't see that his mental health is better. If anything, I think it seems like he's going further and further. If he's going to put a book 2 out after all this, this is not good. Money, I don't know what his money situation is like. I know he was supposedly paid $20 million for this book, but that was quite a while ago. And of course he doesn't get to keep it all. There's income tax and all that. But it doesn't show progress. It just shows a lack of progress, a lack of money, a lack of health. All right. Let's put a few more cards down. All right, we've got the next card for Harry. His feelings right now. The King of Cups. He's happy. He's really happy about all this. He feels like he's delusional, and this is alleged. He really feels like he's this wonderful romantic husband, standing behind his wife, standing up for the alleged abuse that she has suffered, the racism. King of Cups, he's just such a good person. He wants the world to see what a good person he is. He stands apart from the rest of the royal family. There he is with his little cups floating in the ocean. All right, his hopes and fears. All right, we have the World. This is the World. The World has come to mean in celebrities, to me, is the audience. It can mean your followers. It can mean the world. His hopes and fears are that the world will see him as this wonderful person. In reverse, they don't at all. He doesn't have a positive audience. The world doesn't see him as the King of Cups. I think they see him more as a court jester. They don't see him defending Meghan's honor. I don't think anybody said that. In fact, he's retracted now the allegations he made that the royal family was racist. And now he says they're just not aware, where Meghan hasn't said that. The world has come out and taken a hard look at his book and at him, and it's not positive. There's not progress with the world. He hasn't made any forward progress. Next card. This is Hopes and Fears, the Queen of Swords. All right, the Queen of Swords is upright. It's a positive person. It's someone that tells the truth, that's very strong, that stands for right and wrong. Queens are usually women, and I think we'll read it that way. In reverse, his hopes and fears are that he's told Meghan's truth. He's upheld everything that this wonderful wife of his deserves to be told in the book. He's defended her honor. He's shown the world what she's been through, the struggles. In reverse, this is lies. This is someone who lies, a woman who lies. It could be a man or a woman. Maybe we should just look at this as the book. It's just lies. It's hurtful, painful, cruel things that have come out. I think he hoped that she would be seen as the queen, queen of the world, basically. And instead, we see lying. A lot of the things in his book are lies. They've been proven to be lies. That's not alleged. And the world doesn't see that. They see a liar. They see a very cruel, cold, painful person. All right, the outcome card for him and the situation of the book right now is to move away. He just basically wants to move on. He's perfectly happy. I believe he's happy about the book. I think he thinks that he said this and everyone should believe it, and it's going to change the world, the upside down world, which it won't. He feels like he's moving on. There's Meghan under the blanket, and a little animal of some kind. He's faring the rough waters for her. It's a card of being courageous. It's someone helping someone. He's helping her to move on. He's helping her to see the truth. He's helping not to see the truth, but to say the truth. He really believes that the book was a success, that he's a success, and that they're moving on from the pain. I think he will do book 2. I think there will be a book 2. All right, I'm going to use a different deck. I saw the Northumberland Witch. I want to give her credit. She does the Celtic Cross and then does an overlay, which I think is a really good idea. I think we'll try that. We'll see how it works. Now this is going to be for Meghan, and I'm going to use the Steampunk Tarot. I'm going to use that, and we're going to do an overlay of the Celtic Cross. And see how they compare, see what comes up. We're talking about book 1, moving on to book 2. All right, one more shuffle. We want to see Meghan. Where is Meghan, actually? I know they said something about having to move because Montecito was having some flooding. We've had to really, not us personally, we haven't had that much flooding because we're in a mountain area. We're fine. We just get a lot of rain and snow and terrible fire, that terrible fire. But Montecito and a lot of California on the coast got flooding, massive rains and everything else. So they did close and evacuate that area. I don't know where she is. Some people say Canada. I don't know. I don't know if Harry knows. All right. Now we're going to start with Meghan's feelings. This is Meghan's feelings now about the aftermath of the book. Things right now, the thought of book 2 coming out. We have the Ten of Pentacles. This is what she's aiming for. This is a happy home, a happy marriage. Pentacles are coins. She's focusing on the money right now, and she's trying to come up with a way. She's trying to come up with a way to make this better. She wants this not to have happened, I think, all this negative publicity and all the really awful things that came out in that book. Childish. This is her. Look, she's pulling some cards. She's doing a tarot reading about the future, about her and Harry. She's trying to see how she can make her life a fairy tale again. She thought she was in a fairy tale, but it kind of turned to dust. All right. The next card is, that crosses this, is the Three of Wands. All right, she sent her ships out into the fog, and she's waiting. She's looking. She's trying to find a way to make this better. She's trying to find a way to bring her dream back. Both of them have a lot of fantasies in their readings. This is her fantasy, the king and queen. There's a little child, little dogs, rainbow. She sent her ships out. She's looking, she's thinking. What crosses her is what's coming back from what she's sent out. She sent out a lot of things in the future, in the past. She's hoping the future is really, really good. They have the Netflix, I don't know what you call that, docudrama, which didn't do all that well. And the book, I think the book's a disaster. She's looking to see what's coming in through the fog. All right, what's next? The Eight of Pentacles. This is in the process of leaving. This is behind her. Eight of Pentacles is work, it's money. It can be health too, tangible things. They're going away. I think she's seeing all her ideas of making a fortune, being a success. I think she's seeing a lot of that slip away at this point. It doesn't mean she's given up. She's still got ships coming in. I'm not sure what they are, but she is still going to be watching for those ships. The money's not what she thought. I don't know what they did with that money they got from the advance on the book. It could have gone for anything. But I feel like it's gone already. All right. Beneath it and above it. All right. Beneath all this energy is the Queen of Wands. There again, this is how she sees herself. She's powerful. She's in charge. She's a star. She's a queen. She still wants this. I don't know how she thinks this is going to all fall out, how it's going to turn out. The money's in question. She still sees herself as the Queen of Wands, full of fire, beautiful, charismatic. Everyone loves her. Everyone looks up at her. This is how she truly feels inside, deep inside. All right, above, and this could come into existence, is the Strength card. The Strength card is, I think this is her card, her zodiac card. It's got the Lamesque, that's the never-ending circle there. It's got the lion and the beautiful princess dealing with the lion. This is how she used to see herself. I'm not so sure she sees herself anymore. Strong. This card is weak now. She sees that her strength, her influence, possibly even her influence over Harry and the public is not like it used to be. She's aware. She's aware of the bad reviews. She's aware of the really negative comments. But I think she sees it as Harry's problem at this point. She's still the beautiful princess. Deep down, she's done nothing wrong. No one ever makes fun of her. Not her. Get that really strong. All right. The near future, that's Harry's. This is interesting. I got sidetracked. Okay, beneath it is Harry's still looking for money, success, And she's still seeing herself as the princess, the beautiful, desirable, charismatic princess. So they're kind of aligned that way. Aligned but separate now, I think. That's kind of what I'm getting. All right, the near future is the Ace of Swords. All right, there's a radio and some kind of machinery. These are really interesting cards. Something brewing over here. All right, she is going to find more things to do. The radio, I don't know that she'll do more podcasts, but she'd like to have her voice heard. She'd like to have things going. And the Ace of Swords is the beginning of truth. She wants her truth out there again. She wants the world to know the truth. I'm getting a feeling that her truth is different than Harry's truth. She wants her truth to be different than his. He had the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which is going nowhere. She's going somewhere, but I think she's going to go without him. And I'm not really necessarily saying divorce. I think she's cut the ties, cut something. Radio or television, getting the word out, something's brewing. But I don't see Harry in that. All right, the Tower. This is how she feels right now. Well, this is even stronger than I thought. The book is a disaster. She truly believes this is a disaster. This is an unexpected, unforeseen, terrible event. I think she thought, along with Harry, that the book would make them heroes. I think that the book, I'm not so sure she knew everything that was going to be in the book, but I'm sure she had a lot of notes about what she would like to see in the book. She did not write it because the ghostwriter actually would have organized everything, but the thoughts and ideas would have been on paper from Harry and possibly from her. I'm not sure how much input she had, but she's devastated about this. This is a major disaster. Major disaster. And then we have the feelings around her. Here's the World card again, upside down. She doesn't have the world. She didn't get the world. Instead, she got a disaster. The world is in reverse. The disaster came out, and her publicity, her audience, her followers, her hopes, they're not coming to fruition like she hoped. The world is basically turned against her. The world has basically seen the truth for now, but she hasn't given up. All right, the next card. This is the hopes and fears. This is Temperance. All right, Temperance is a card about balancing things. It's about blending things together to make a really positive outcome. The angel's holding the two containers, blending them together to make a positive formula. This is in reverse. She's worried. She's afraid that what she does and what she has done, these are hopes and fears, are not going to turn out like she wants. She's seriously worried. She should be worried. The book was a disaster. She's worried that she can't do it. She's worried that things are not going to work out. She hopes they will, and she's looking for something new. But she definitely has doubts. She's looking for the new thing. All right, the final card, the outcome card for her is the King of Cups. All right, the King of Cups. This is a positive king, full of love. She may be looking for someone else. Now, I don't know about that. I don't see divorce here. I don't see separation, though I'm sure she's thought about it. There's even rumors that the royal family, I'm not sure if it was King Charles or whoever, has made her offers, divorce offers up to $50 million. That's just rumors. We don't know if that's true or not. She's looking for an older man I don't think this is Prince Harry. Or she is now involved with an older man, a king. Maybe she's dreaming of moving on. She won't move on until she gets what she wants. She's thinking about it. I'm sure she's thinking about it. I don't know that she's seeing anybody, an older man, but something's in the works there. And it might not come out for a while. Well, I get basically the same thing with them. I kind of like doing this. Delusion. Delusion in the face of disaster for Harry. It's really interesting. I don't know what to say about this. They're going to do, they are not, when I say they, I believe that Meghan has given Harry notes and ideas, and he's probably written stuff down. And then he's added to it, and the publisher, the ghostwriter's probably added to it. I'm not sure exactly how much input they have. I think a lot. He thanked his ghostwriter tremendously for everything, for letting him see the way, see the light, teaching him, being there for him, which is that's kind of scary when I think about it. I wouldn't want somebody to do that with my book. But Harry is grateful and feels like it was a good success. He really feels like it was a success. So this older man, let's pull one more card and see if we can clarify. The King of Cups. Is she trying to make Harry into the King of Cups? But he's not a king. He's in his, I'm not sure if he's 40 now or not. I'm not sure what his age is. But he's not a king. Let's just pull one more clarification card on that. This is craziness. Being a mere peon, I can't even relate to doing this with your life. All right, the Nine of Cups. Well, she really wants the dream. She's going to get her dream, and it could be through an older man. The Nine of Cups is a wish cup. She's thinking way beyond the present. If she gets a lot of money for a divorce and finds an older, wealthy man, she would be perfectly happy with that. All right, I'm going to end the circle here, close the circle, and I want to thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like, share, and leave kind comments. Let me know what you think. Watch Afterlife Adventures. It's amazing. And we'll see you next time. Bye.